Hey guys, it's me, David, also known as TheCloudyDave here on YouTube, and I'm coming at you with a review of Good Sense Vapor's 306 DCA. You can check out this device and buy it. I don't know what to call it, a device, an accessory, but I'll explain in the future in a few seconds what it is. You can get it at goodsensevapor.com, and let's just start with the review. What we have here is the DCA that just fell apart and fell all over the place. I mean, I should probably just do the whole video again, but I'm not, because that was hilarious. There's nothing like trying to look all professional and do something great, and it just fall apart in the first few seconds. I could probably redo this video like 7 times, and something like that is going to happen. So I'm just going to keep on rolling through. I hope that wasn't too distracting for you guys. But yeah, this is the DCA, the 306 DCA. I don't know if the camera's getting that. Obviously, it doesn't want to autofocus, so screw it. You can get a better picture on the actual website, goodsensevapor.com. And this is, like I said, a device, I guess you can say. It works kind of like a drip shield, but it works on a totally different concept. It's nothing like it at all, except for the fact it stops juice from going all over the place. That's the only thing the two have in common. Other than that, I think it was a great, innovative idea on a way to get around a problem that people are having with 306s, especially nowadays where debridging is a big thing for people in the industry, in the community, period. We just like to debridge now because we realize that bridges are useless. But the problem with debridging, there's only one real big problem when it comes to debridging. Once you actually get the technique down and you learn how to debridge and de-wick an atomizer without breaking it, the next challenge is keeping the juice inside of the atomizer. That seems to be a problem, and the juice goes all over the place. For example, right now I'm using a 306 on my Omega, and it's just been dripping all over the place. It's one of those things it's not fun about the 306. But this takes care of that problem, the DCA. Right now, let me just show you how it works, and then we'll talk about all the in particulars. Right now, it's 2 pieces basically. Right now, it only in the future they're gonna come out with 3 different versions of the top part, and I'll explain more to you why they have to come up with different versions of it, and I'll show you how this works. So basically, you have your mod. I have here an Empire with a diamond cut sleeve, and I have my 510 connection, so I'm ready to go. Normally I would just throw a 306 on there, put my nasty plastic drip tip that is ugly, and put a drip shield over. And even though the drip shield would go ahead and stop the leaking all over my mod, it's still leaking out of the actual atomizer. And though I would be sucking it back in, the great thing about the drip shield is I would suck it back into the atomizer. I still have to do that. I still have to take the juice back into the atomizer so I can actually get some vapor and not get that burnt taste. Certain atomizers do this more than others. I'm not gonna name them, but I think some of you guys know out there which atomizers do this more often than not. I'll get into that in particular reviews of particular atomizers. For now, I'll just say it's a problem. The DCA solves this. The bottom piece acts as a sealed container. Okay, it does have a pin that floats around. This is just so that you can adjust this thing so you can get more or less airflow. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna screw it right on there. I'm kind of looking at the screen right now just so I can see how this looks. It just screws right on there onto any 510 connection. Then you have your atomizer, and then you got to take the top part, if you can find it, and put it right in there. As you can see, this is the top part right here. This is the atomizer, and I'm just gonna put the atomizer right in there like that, Now there has to be that space, and the guy when I spoke to the guy from Good Sense Vapor, he went ahead and told me that space has to be there, because if it goes flush, you'll get no airflow. It just won't work right, and that's what was explained to me. So I said, okay. So then once you do that, you can go ahead and you can screw that into this, and this becomes a sealed container in which juice cannot flow out of. It just cannot come out. And there I go. It's there and it's ready to go. Now, of course, you could put your drip tip. Now, you're waiting for me to put a 306 drip tip on this most likely. And I will be glad to disappoint you and tell you I don't have to use a 306 drip tip. I can use any 510 drip tip now. So not only do I have a 306 that can't drip all over the place, but now I can put any drip tip I want. And I mean, we all know the best drip tips are 510 drip tips. They come in all shapes and sizes, from the Ming to the Pawn to regular acrylic to I even have a ceramic one here, to stainless steel Mings. You can put anything you want. Where is my stainless steel Ming? This is the kind of stuff you're supposed to have ready before you do a review. But I'm gonna make you guys go through the pain. All right, I can't find it. Maybe because it's not on here. Okay, nope, it's right here. There you go. My stainless steel Ming. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. Bam, that looks sexy. Okay, so not only it looks great, and now we know that juice cannot come out of here. How does it perform? That's the question. It's always the question. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some juice. I'm gonna tell you guys what this is, but I will do a review on this vendor because I thought that their juice was pretty awesome. Great people. You'll get more information on that in a later video. But put some juice in there. That's a habit from the old school days. Most of you guys know how that is. You had to blow that juice down into the atomizer. But there you go. No juice all over the place. And I'm gonna just take a 2 to 2 off of this. As you can see, that did awesome. And that has to more do with the awesomeness of the atomizer that I'm going to do a review on, and the only atomizer that works with this currently, with the current setup, the MA306. But like I said, I'll do another video on that. Basically, also, and one key thing to know about this, you can adjust the airflow on this. Now you can see that gap. My camera autofocused for a second. You can see the gap on the last space right there. And that is my airflow gap. I can close or open up that gap just by simply twisting and turning this. And that will allow for more or less airflow. Right now, where it's set right now, I think it's great. But you can tighten up or loosen that airflow according to how you like it. No juice can leak out. You can use whatever 510 drip tip you like. And I think it's full of awesome. I think the only thing that I don't like about it is I can't put my drip shield over it, but that's more of a cosmetic thing. It's for serving almost the same purpose. I just like to be able to put pimped out drip shield over it, make it look nice. But this is not bad. It doesn't look too bad. And actually, they're gonna come out with matching drip tip to go with it. And I like to see how that's gonna look. I think they might have pictures on the website. You can go check that out again at goodsensevapor.com. Is it Good Sense Vapor? Yes, goodsensevapor.com. Like I said, I'm going to do a review on the atomizer this works on currently. Now, in the future, and I was told 2 to 3 weeks, most likely on the far end, it's going to be a month. They're going to come out with an expansion pack, they like to call it, and it's going to have 2 more sizes of this top part. Let me take this drip tip off so it stops distracting you guys. I know how awesome it is. You get that Cherry Vapes or cherryvapes.com or empiremods.com. But this top part that's here, you're going to be able to get different sizes of it. And the reason why is because right now this works with an MA306, which is Most Angry Industries 306, 1.5 ohm. And it's the only atomizer that'll fit in the normal one. Now, some in this medium size, what they call top part, some people are saying that they're getting other atomizers to fit on it. I haven't been successful. Only the MA306 fits in mine. But they said the expansion packs, which is going to cost something like $10, is going to have 2 more sizes, and it will be able to fit virtually every 306 out there in the market. From what I was told, the Ciscos are a little on the small side, like the Ciscos and the Huaweis, and then you got things like the IO6, which are a little bit bigger, and you need a bigger piece. So basically, with the 2 other pieces they're going to come out with the expansion set, it will be able to fit almost every 306, and you'll have your solution for 306 and dripping. And you can deep bridge the hell out of it and not have to worry about juice getting all over the place, and having a good vape. It vapes awesome. I've only had it for 2 days now, but I've been primarily on this, and I have to say it's awesome. You can pick it up for $28 on the website. It comes with this bottom part, the top part, and 1 MA306. But if you wait, you'll be able to go ahead and get the whole pack together with the expansion set and everything, and you'll be set up and ready to go. Right now it's $28 for those 3 things, the top part, the bottom part, and 1 306, so that you can go ahead and try it out. And in the future, that they said something like $10 for the expansion set. I could be wrong on that. They might change it, so don't hold me to that. But it's awesome. It works. I highly recommend it. Anybody who doesn't like 306s should get it and use it with an MA306. And those who love 306s, I don't know how you could not get this. Like I said, the only con for me is that I can't put an awesome drip shield that match my mod. But it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't, because it's silver. They use the same grade of aluminum that the Empire mod uses, which is 2025. It's one of the highest grades you could possibly make something like a mod out of. So I have to give them kudos for using such a great material. A lot of these mods out there, and a lot of these people out there who are making products for the vaping community are not doing, is making it out of good materials. And I think this is how Americans are supposed to separate themselves from the foreigners. Not that there's anything wrong with the foreigners, but I think we're supposed to be using better materials and put better craftsmanship into our things. And this is made in the USA, and it's made out of great materials. It's a great testament to that good stuff can come from America. And I love this thing. Go ahead and pick up yourself one at goodsensevapor.com. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.